One of the number one reasons why women struggle with dating and relationships today is that they choose men who are not ready for anything real. Ladies, there are lots of great relationship-ready men out here. However, you need to learn how to choose them. I wrote this book to teach you how to do just that. Get your copy of Choose Well, a simple formula to determine the best man for you on Amazon today.
Good morning and Happy New Year. So I just wanted to jump on and give everyone a little update about what's happening with school. I'm running behind, there's no surprise there. And I am going to be on vacation for about a week in January. It's actually the week before my birthday. I'm going to be on vacation, so I hope to get a lot done over that week, but I did not meet any of my deadlines. And that's okay. That is okay. Like, I have finally come to a place in life where, I'm dropping the perfectionism. I am dropping this whole, everything has to be perfect and perfectly on time and all of that. Yeah, I was like, oh, well, did not meet my deadline, and that is going to be okay. Everyone's going to survive, especially me. But I'm going to shoot for February 1st, maybe sooner. Try to see if I can get everything completed right before Valentine's Day and have a big launch in February. That's my plan. But I hope to encourage everyone. I hope to continue to encourage everyone. Thank you, Pure_Soul, for buying a badge. I appreciate you. I hope to keep encouraging everyone this year. I am going to post and just kind of reintroduce myself and talk about school and talk about kind of what my platform is how my platform is going to be shifting. So I will be doing that in the next few days. But I have declared this year the year of the girlfriend. And I want to encourage women to do the same. I want to encourage men to declare this year the year of the bro, right? I want this year, and some people are not going to be down with this. Some people are not going to like this, but I want this year to be focused on, so I want the guys to focus on their bros. I want the guys to focus on whether it's making new guy friends or continuing to develop their relationship with their current guy friends. That's what I want this year to be about for men. Like, seriously, I want you to stop and drop all the complaints about women, all the complaints about dating. I want you to get off the dating apps. And I sincerely want you to focus on the guys in your life, right? And developing those relationships, develop the relationships with your family. I have declared this year the year of the girlfriend. Okay? And I want the ladies to hear me on this. Ladies, I want you to leave the dating apps alone. I want this to be the year of the girlfriend. I want your number one focus this year is your girlfriends, is your family, your kids, your girlfriends, right? I want you to step away from dating. I want you to step away from men, and I want you to decenter them and make your focus working on your relationship skills with everybody but men. Because here is the truth of the matter. A lot of people do not have good relationship skills. A lot of people either don't have relationships. So this is what I hear most often in my counseling practice. I don't have any friends. I don't have any same-sex friends. I don't have good relationships with my family. I'm cut off from my family. I hear that a lot. And I'm going to be honest with you. You may not want to hear this, but you don't have the relationship skills. You don't have the support system in place that would support you having a healthy relationship. Like, you don't have what you need to be in a healthy relationship. That's probably the number one reason why you're not in a healthy relationship, because you don't have the things that you need to support a healthy relationship. You don't have good girlfriends. You don't have good relationships with your family or your children. And I really want women to focus on that this year. That's what I'm focused on. I have declared that this is the year of the girlfriend. This is all about my girls. This is all about meeting new girls. This is all about going on a girls trip. This is all about local travel, going on hikes with them. This is all about supporting them, loving them, being there for them. This is all about going out to eat, me treating them treating me. Like, this is the year of the girlfriend. That's what I'm focused on. And I want other women to do that too. What's the other thing I hear amongst my coaching clients? Oh, I don't get along with other women. I don't get along with other women. Other women are catty. Other women are petty, or other women are competing with me. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so you need to find new girlfriends. All that is a sign that you need to find new people. That's what I'm doing. I had some friendships in last year, and I am on the hunt to find new people. I have new circles that I'm in. I tried Bumble BFF. That has been amazing. I've met tons of wonderful women on Bumble BFF. That is the only app, ladies, that you are allowed to be on. You're allowed to be on Bumble BFF. You're allowed to be on meetup.com. You're allowed to be on that app. But there are tons of groups on meetup.com that are women only. You need to join 2 of them. You need to go on Bumble BFF. You need to learn how to converse with people and how to, get to know people, take an interest in people, and put yourself out there. Like, a lot of you all don't have good relationship skills. You don't have what you need to support you having a healthy, loving, romantic relationship, because you don't have good platonic relationships. So that's what I'm going to encourage this year. I'm going to strongly encourage that unless your soulmate, your heartmate shows up, right? Unless your heartmate shows up and you cannot deny, oh my gosh, this is my person. If it ain't that, don't entertain it. Don't entertain it. Make this the year of the girlfriend. Make this a year where you finally prioritize your girlfriends. You finally prioritize your family relationships, your colleagues, your children. Ditch the boy crazy, right? Ditch that for about a year. And watch how magnetic you become. You become magnetic just as a woman when you do that. When you don't make, just being boy crazy or trying to, go out where there are men and try to dress to impress men and, post to impress men. You'll be surprised. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So, but I want the guys to do the same. I've been encouraging my male clients, make this year the year of the bro, right? And again, unless a woman crosses your path and you're like, oh my gosh, this woman is my heartmate, this is my person, it would have to be that, right? Stop chasing tails, okay? Stop entertaining women that are not good for you, that serve no real purpose in your life other than for you to get laid. Put that down for a while. And focus on developing your friendships. Focus on your family. Focus on your children. That's what this year really needs to be about. But come off of those dating apps. I've been watching a lady's YouTube channel where it's all about nightmare dating app profiles. And I mean, it's rough. I'm watching this and I'm laughing. This is my kind of guilty pleasure. But I'm thinking, wow, it is really rough. And I know the men don't have it any easier. I keep trying to explain to the women, you all think we have it rough. There are some female dating profiles that are horrific. They have it just as bad. Okay? There are some female dating profiles out here that you're like, what? Huh? Yeah, they have it just as bad as we do. But I want you to make this the year of the girlfriend. That's what it will be for me. I have a girls' night in event coming up on the 25th, and it's sort of kind of in celebration of my birthday, but really it's just celebrating girlfriends. It's celebrating women. And I'm going to have like this pajama party at my house. I'm inviting like 15 of my girlfriends, and, we're going to play games, and we're going to watch a movie, probably a rom-com. And we're going to eat popcorn and have movie candy and eat food, and they may drink. I don't drink, but, I'm going to focus on my girlfriends. I'm going to focus on deepening those connections. I'm going to focus on being more supportive to my girlfriends. Because the truth of the matter is, some of us have been single for a while, and some of us may be single for a while longer. And we're not really taking advantage of the healthy relationships that we have. We're not really investing in our girlfriend relationships, our family relationships, our relationship. We're not really investing in those relationships. And again, we're out here chasing men. We're out here chasing romantic relationships or dating, but we're not even really nourishing and nurturing the relationships that we have. So that is what I want you to try. Okay, we got to try something different if we want to get different results. So fellas, this is the year of the bro. I want you to, work on the relationships you currently have. I want you to make new guy-friend relationships, whether it's through sports or work or however you do. Ladies, I want this to be the year of the girlfriend. I want you to focus on your girls. I got a trip to Jamaica in September that I want 8 women to go on. And that's kind of what I'm focused on. That's what I'm focused on, is nurturing and developing the relationships that I have. And I want y'all to think about that too, because that's one of the life hacks that we don't talk about enough, right? We don't talk about the lack of friendships that people have, same sex, opposite sex, the lack of family relationships, but yet we think they're going to show up and be a really great partner. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. Okay? A person is not going to be their best in a romantic relationship when they don't have friends, when they don't have relationships with, maybe this is controversial. It's not to me. It's common sense to me that if you don't have good relationships with same-sex people, opposite-sex people, your family, your kids, you do not have the skills to show up in a romantic relationship. And people keep wanting to fight me about this. And yet I see it every single day in my practice. They have problems in their relationships. Then I start asking about, well, do you have any friends? What's your support system like? No, I don't have any friends. Well, what's the relationship like with your parents? I'm in no contact with them. Okay, what's the relationship like with your siblings? I'm not really close to them. Okay, do you do things with your kids? I kid y'all not. Why are you surprised that you're having problems in your romantic relationship when none of your other relationships are good? Relationships are about skills. We have to have a certain set of skills if we're going to be in healthy relationships. And so a lot of people just don't have those skills, whether it's same-sex friendships, opposite-sex friendships, their family, your colleagues. If you don't get along with anybody at work, if you're in no contact with your family, if you don't have any female friends, if you don't have any male friends, that's a problem. And yet a lot of y'all don't think it's a problem. And then you want to go out here and find the one, and guess what? You want that person to be all of those things to you. That is not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to come with a support system locked and loaded. But no, you want to make this new person, this new romantic interest, your all in all. That's a recipe for disaster. It just is. Okay, eventually somebody says or does something out of line. Yes. My thoughts exactly. Yes. Whether it's your mama, whether it's your daddy, whether it's your kids, whether it's your same-sex friend, your opposite sex friend. Yes. Like, people really be shocked. Like, oh my God, can you believe it? Yeah, because there will be conflict. Like, what is the surprise? If you are dealing with living, breathing people, there will be conflict. Y'all need to stop wanting to avoid all forms of conflict. That's not healthy. That's not normal. There will be conflict. My daughter came home over the Christmas break, got on my last nerve. Got on my last nerve, y'all. And that child came out of me. That child suckled from my bosom for her first year of life, and she got on my last nerve. I have to learn how to navigate that relationship with my adult daughter. And that skill helps me to navigate with the man I'm in a relationship with. See how that works? Okay, so I'm not cussing her out. I'm not fussing. I'm not disrespecting her. I'm talking to her calmly. I'm talking to her. See, and now I have adopted that skill I can now apply over here with my man. And look, I've been in a relationship with my kids for 25 years. I've been in a relationship with my mother for 56 years. I've been in a relationship with my father for 56 years. I've been in a relationship with my brothers for 56 years. My aunts, my uncles, my cousins, right? So think about that. My friends, I have 25-year friendships. So when I tell y'all I have been managing conflict in all these different arenas for years. For years. Okay? So I use those same skills with anybody that I'm with. I use those same skills with anybody that I'm dating. Right? I don't pop off at the mouth. I don't disrespect my family. I don't disrespect my kids. I don't disrespect my man. But see, some of y'all don't have that type of experience. You don't have good relational skills, and then you get in relationships and you struggle. But you need people, to me, and this is what I tell people, the reason why it needs to be the year of the bro or the year of the girlfriend, you need what I call low-risk people, right? A low-risk person is like a girlfriend. It's like a family member. It's like one of your kids. That's a low-risk situation. So that person allows you to practice. That person allows you to hone those skills, and the stakes are not so high. So a lot of people will say, well, I got in this new relationship. I met this new person. But see, they feel like, okay, I got to be perfect. Like this is a high-stakes situation. I can't mess up. I got to do everything perfectly. I got to be perfect. No, you really don't. No, you really don't. But because they have that in their mind, they're now like walking on eggshells, and they're being someone they're not. They're not being authentic. They're not being vulnerable. You know, they're not. And I'm like, no, baby, you just need to practice being you. Practice being the most authentic, respectful, kind version of yourself with everybody. Okay? Everybody. Stop putting on a face for a new man that's not really you. Stop doing that. Be the best version of yourself. Be kind. Be respectful. Be courteous. Okay? And you're going to do that with everybody. And once you get that down, now you don't need to worry about, okay, I met this new person, you know, I have to pretend to be someone I'm not. No, don't do that. Be the kindest, most authentic version of you. And see if that person likes that. But that's what I mean by relationship skills. A lot of people lack relationship skills. That's what's hemming you up. There are some people who can attract people left and right. They're beautiful, they're handsome, they have no problem attracting people. They cannot maintain a healthy relationship. And it's because they need work. They have relational work to do. And look, they think this is what's a hoot to me. This is what the men will say. So those types of men will say, I don't have no problems getting women. I don't have no, I got plenty of women. I got plenty of women want to date me. I'm not impressed by that. Especially a man. Like, that's not impressive to me. What impresses me as a man is you maintaining a relationship. That's when you have my respect. That's when I'm like, wow, this guy's got some top-notch relational skills. Like, I have guy friends right now. I'm thinking of one in particular. He's been married for 39 years. 39 years, and he is happily married, and I bow. I bow to him. That's a man that I respect, okay? For 39 years, this man has been in a marriage to a woman, a good woman, and they have a happy, healthy marriage. They go on their trips every year, and they go on their date nights, and their child is an adult now, but, they do stuff with him, and yeah, they have a healthy marriage. They have a beautiful home. That is what gets my respect. But this whole idea of, I got women in my DMs, or I got women chasing me or whatever. Okay, for how long? 3 months, 6 months, 9 months? That's not impressive to me. A year? Like that's not impressive to me. And then I have to ask her, what is her level of satisfaction? Like, what is her level of satisfaction or fulfillment? I have one male friend, I kid y'all not, this man is my age, never been married, doesn't have any children, but has been in I don't know how many relationships, has been engaged twice, and he don't think that says anything about him. He doesn't. What do you mean? What are you talking about? You don't think that says anything about you? Like, that says a lot about you, right? And to me, it's like, it's a huge glaring red flag. I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole. Because to me, it says, yeah, I don't have the skills necessary to maintain something long term. I don't know how to be a part of a healthy, fulfilling relationship. I'm commitment phobic. That's the biggest thing it says. I'm commitment phobic. I'm possibly avoidant, right? To me, it says something. And they don't think it does. They think that, yeah, what's the problem? I'm a catch. And yet you ain't been caught. You ain't been caught yet. So isn't that what that means? Like, if you're a catch, shouldn't somebody have caught you and kept you and you kept them? No, you're not. No, you're not. Sorry. So work on your relationship skills this year. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to start off working in the same sex, like just guy friends if you're a guy, girlfriends if you're a girl, your family relationships, your relationships with your kids, your relationships with your colleagues at work. Focus on those relationships first. Really learn how to master those relationships and take a break. I'm asking you to take an entire year off of dating apps, of dating. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Now, 95% of you are not going to take this advice, but you should. You should, right? You should make it a point. Like, let me tell y'all what it looks like for me. When I make up my mind that I'm not focused on that, I'm dressing for my comfort. I'm dressing in something that makes me feel good. I'm not dressing for the male gaze. Not that I do that anyway. I'm not anticipating when I go out meeting men. Not at all. I'm not thinking of them at all. I'm traveling by myself. I'm traveling with my girlfriends. Again, I'm not anticipating men being there, meeting men, none of that. I'm not focused on them at all. I'm not going out of my way to be flirtatious. I'm not going out of my way to get a man's attention. I'm just not focused on them at all. At all. Right? It's like half the population disappears. That's how it is. Like half the population disappears. I focus on the women in the room. I I focus on, my female friends. I focus on my kids. I focus on my family. That's it. That's it. And that's what I want you to try this year. Make it the year of the girlfriend, ladies. Make it the year of the bro, fellas. Okay? Y'all, and look, a lot of y'all are so frustrated. You're beyond frustrated when it comes to opposite sex relationships. Let go. I give you permission to let go. So that also means I'm not online, whining and complaining about men. I'm not online commenting about men. Like, you let all of that go. I don't see them. I don't see what they do. I don't see what they say. They're not my focal point anymore. I focus on other things. I focus on my other relationships. And I focus on being the best me I can be. That's it. But that's what that means, that for a whole year, you're not going to fall under the comment section of some videos and talk bad about men and all men this and all men that. No, they don't exist. Like, they do not exist. For this entire year, they do not exist. So, no, I don't. Happy New Year. So, I want y'all to try this, because a lot of y'all, if I'm being honest, a lot of y'all need, you need to practice your relationship skills. I see it. I see it every day. Every day in my clients, I see people who need to practice their relationship skills. And so I want you to start doing that with everybody but the opposite sex romantically. Okay? So guys, join some sports leagues, join, some whatever sports stuff y'all do, and, reconnect with your guy friends. Start going out with them more. Start, focusing on those relationships. Focus on your family. Focus on your kids. Don't focus on women. Don't look at what women are doing or not doing or whatever. Like, take your focus off of them. And look, every time I post a video, that's what a lot of men say. Well, we're not focused on y'all. And yet here you are. Here you are, under my video, commenting. So when I say not focusing, I mean stay away from my content, right? Focus on financial content. Focus on men's channels. Focus on that. But yet you over here, and you drop down in my comments talking about, yeah, we're not worried about women no more and blah, blah, blah. So that's all. All right, y'all. I don't know if this is my exit. No, that might have been my exit. Okay, so I hope it's a great new year. And I thank y'all for continuing to rock with me. There's going to be some shifts in my platform, and I'll let y'all know about that. But have a great rest of the day. It's beautiful. I'm driving to Charlottesville because my daughter's moving today, so I'm helping her move. But it is an absolutely gorgeous day in the mountains. So have a great day. Have a great weekend. And as always, stay open to love.